Hi, I'm Lily from Cotter Teen Press, and I'm here with
Jake Ilika.
Lena Elizabeth.
Mike Munson.
And I'm Hazel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Only me.
A lot of handshakes here.
So this question is for everyone. Why does songwriting interest you?
Why don't you start, Jake?
How much time am I supposed to take up? All right. I've been raised by musicians, so I just love the feeling I get from music, playing it and listening to it, and I want to keep making that feeling for other people.
I also come from a very musical family, and I just really like processing different parts of my life using songwriting, and it's very therapeutic for me. So, yeah.
I'm not from a musical family, and music was always like magical, and I didn't know where it came from or how people did it, so I wanted to figure it out.
Why did you choose to become a musician?
Ooh. It was a dream I had since I was a kid, and, you always follow your dreams, and that was the first one I had, and I stuck with it. So.
I've been singing ever since I can remember, and I just never wanted to stop. So, here I am.
Sometimes people talk about it as you don't necessarily choose it, but it chooses you. And sometimes I feel like that, like I'm not really that good at much else. So this is what I can do.
So this question is for Lena. When and why did you choose to play the baritone ukulele?
That's a good question. I get that one a lot. My dad was a guitar teacher, and so for his younger students, he would start them off on the baritone ukulele because it's the four highest strings of a guitar. So it's kind of a good introduction to how to do chord shapes and things like that. And I started with that, and I never stopped playing it. I just liked the way that it, the open sound that it has, and just liked it.
So you said that your album, Get It Right, made you feel exposed and vulnerable. Why?
Okay. How'd you know I said that? All the songs on Get It Right are personal. They're about different parts of my life. So it made me feel vulnerable to completely share with everyone those vulnerable parts of my life. So, yeah.
So now this one's for Mike. Why did you choose to play the slide guitar?
I enjoyed the slide guitar before I knew what it was, and I think that was part of it. It was guitar playing, but it was sounded like guitar playing from another planet, and it could do things that the regular guitar really couldn't, and it would do things like maybe more the human voice would do or other instruments would do. And so it was that thing that was just like hit me really, really hard on the inside. That was like, this is so cool. And then I tried it, and I couldn't do it at all. And it felt, I just like, so that made me want to like figure it out even more, because it was really hard. And I was like, well, how do these people do it and make all these cool sounds? So that's kind of what just made me want to do it. But mostly I feel like it's so musical, and you can get the notes in between the notes, which is really cool.
So this one is also for Mike. Why were you drawn to blues?
Blues, I love all kinds of music, but I really like blues a lot, because it's just for me, it's such just a direct connection from like human to human, like heart to heart or soul to soul. And so a lot of that music is just like a pure transmission, and I really appreciate it for that. and it's just the fundamentals. It's the building blocks of all American music from that point out. Rock and roll and jazz and all these other styles of music that I love is like has blues at the center. So that's why I love it.
So now this one's for Jake. What brought you to play the guitar and why?
I loved guitar since I can remember. I remember my grandma had cable, and I would go downstairs and watch MTV, and like Slash is playing the November Rain solo. I'm like, I want to do that. Or they'd have, guitar at my church, or just early on I knew guitar was awesome, and I wanted to do it. And I got one when I was 14 for Christmas, and yeah, I actually just played that same one last weekend when I was at my brother's, who took my guitar to college. So it was fun to reconnect with my first instrument too. So.
Okay, this one is also for Jake. So we read that you like to work with other musicians. What do you enjoy most about collaborating with other artists?
I think it's fun to explore music with other people just all the time, jamming or working things out, improvising or actually settling down and writing songs together. Every single person I've played with, I would want to play again, and if you had the time, work with them, It's just, music is best when shared, I think, and it's a lot of fun to team up with Mike, or like tonight, we'll maybe jam tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
That's all for today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. You did great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cotter rocks.
Break a leg.
Thank you. Nice job.
Thank you. Good job.